everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and today I am doing a video that I have been planning for like 2 years now. I'm like, it's finally like to the point where I'm like, you need to do this because I have been wanting to do this in February because it's the love month. We want to read some romance, and these awards just sound like February romance awards, and so I've been planning this video forever, and I feel like this is all for the sweet, clean romance girlies out there. There is an award out there for us, and it's been going on for like I think the past 5 years or so. And as I said, I've been wanting to do this video for like 2 or 3 years now at the very least. So they are called the Swoony Awards. That's hard to say. The Swoony Awards, and these are all dedicated to clean and sweet romances. So there's not going to be any love scenes in it. There's going to be a minimal, if any, language in them. So what I'm going to do is this is also going to be a reading vlog, picking books based on the cover only, because I did have one subscriber recently say, are you ever going to do reading books based on the covers again? I'm like, actually, yes, I am. I'm planning this video and another one next month, so stay tuned for that one. But this is based off the Swoony Awards. So we're going to go to the Swoony Awards from last year because that's the most recent, 2024. And I'm going to be picking 5 books for this week just based on the covers alone. It could be the cover, it could be the title and or the cover. And I'm also going to look at the authors only because there's a lot of authors that I've never read from, but I know they write clean romances. So I'm going to stay away from those, and I want to read from authors that I have never heard anything from. So that way I can tell you guys if the Swoony Awards are trustworthy or not. So we're going to find out together if the Swoony Awards are trustworthy and if they are clean awards. So I have not read, well, I mean, there's some books that I've read from the Swoony Awards that are like popular fiction. I've read a few of them, but these ones are definitely like, they can be from anywhere. They're indie published, they're traditionally published, there's a mixture of everything and anything. And I feel like they are more indie published based, which I do love that. I love that most of these can be probably found on Kindle Unlimited. So I'm going to try to screen record because we're just going to do it that way. Let me find the Swoony Award list on Goodreads. That's where they are. Goodreads has a list of, it looks like, I think there's like 500 books every year, which is amazing. I love that. And so we're going to go ahead and screen record as I am looking for books to read. And as I said, I'm looking at the cover and the title mostly. And then if the author is new to me, that's what I'm going to pick. If the author is new to me, not even like, because I know some authors that are clean, but I haven't read from yet, I'm not going to include those because I know they write clean. So as I said, we're just going to be picking based off the cover and the title, but the cover first because I do love a good cover. All right. So I did kind of do like a perusal, just a little bit. So like, you know, there could be some that I'm like, oh yeah, I remember seeing that. Because I kind of just skimmed through a few times this past week. But yes, we're just going to go based off the cover. And the first 5 that I choose, that's what I'm going to pick. I'm not going to switch and be like, oh, I like this one more than that one. No, it's going to be the first 5 that I like the cover of. So here are the awards for the 2024 Swoony Awards. And so I really just, for some reason, I love bright colors, and some reason I like the animated covers, but I do prefer a face to the animated person, preferably over like a faceless person, but I do love an animated cover. So the first one that I saw was It Started With a Book by Camilla Isley, and this cover is gorgeous, but I believe I have heard of Camilla Isley before, so I do know she writes clean fiction. So we're just gonna go and scroll to any covers that, oops, sorry, my alarm was going off. That might be on camera, but let's see, cover-wise. So this is one that caught my eye first. I really love the cover, and we're gonna find out together exactly what it's about because, as I said, I'm not reading the descriptions before I pick the book. So officially, book 1 is gonna be Cinder Luna by Marie Soleil, and it has a 4.05 rating, and it's the first book in a series, so that's good. If I end up picking a book that's like a third in a series, I'm just gonna read the first book first. Does that make sense? Because I don't like to read like a third or fourth book in a series unless like I have to, like if it's for a book review or something. Like I'm very picky, like I don't want to unless I have to. But this is Cinder Luna, the first book in Once Upon a Rom-Com series, and I love this cover. I love the mixture of the orange and the green, and like kind of the green like carrying over to the orange. I love that. So this one's about, let's see. Is Luna destined for a happily ever after, or is it game over for her love life? Move to the adorable town of Brookhaven? Check. Get bumped to first class on the train and meet the most gorgeous, considerate man of my life? Check. Find a job in video game animation and a cozy apartment of my own? Not so much. So maybe things in Brookhaven aren't quite as idyllic as my friend promised. My one saving grace is playing video games every evening with my best online friend, Midnight. Plus, helping him create his own video game helps me escape the drudgery of my demanding twin bosses and a dusty, cramped apartment. So it almost sounds like it's a Cinderella retelling because her name is Cinder Luna, and she's kind of like playing with an online friend named Midnight. You know, midnight, 12 o'clock, she's got to go home. So I'm really excited. There's a cinnamon roll main character. It says closed door, kissing only. Girl next door, hidden identities. I love that. Slow burn. So this sounds really good. So I'm really excited for that one. So we are definitely going to be choosing Cinder Luna as our first book. The next one that I saw was He's So Not My Valentine by Savannah Scott, but I have heard of her. And so I know she writes clean romances. So I'm going to skip that for now, although it is on my list for later. So this is the next one that I saw. This is called Spies Don't Fall for Their Rival. Number one, the title drew me in immediately. I love a good spy book. It is the first in a series, or second book in a series. So the first one, the cover still drags me in. So that's good. So this is called Spies Don't Fall for Their Asset, Romancing the Spy, book 1. And I'm not sure if I've heard of Meg Easton before. I might have. I don't know, though. So we're just going to put it on the list because the title and the cover is so cute. So we're definitely going to add that one. So this one is about, he's an international spy. She accidentally becomes his asset. Every Tuesday, my best friend and I get together to watch spy movies, and I dream of a secret agent sweeping me off my feet. Totally me, totally me. Imagine my surprise when A, one actually does, and B, I don't realize he's a spy, even though secret is in the job title. So I should have seen that coming. And C, his mission is to protect me. Okay, I'm going to stop there. All right, so that is book 2 of our books. That is awesome. Okay, now we're going to go in and go back to searching. Now this one drew me in. This is called Pearls of Salt and Sacrifice. For some reason, it's singing Little Mermaid retelling, obviously. Oh, I forgot to click on it so you can see a little bit close-up shot, but I'll put it up here too. So this is called Pearls of Salt and Sacrifice. Oh, it is book 2 though. What's book 1? Ooh, book 1 is also really good looking. So this is book 1, Mountain of Dragons and Sacrifice by Tara Grace. This cover is really cool. I don't know if I want it though. Yeah, but there's a dragon in the background. There's a dragon in the background of the book. And the guy's pretty cute. So, I don't know. I mean, it would be a good mix, honestly, because we already have 2 contemporary romances. But one's like going to kind of be more of an action romance. This one might be good for like a break and put in some fantasy. So I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this one. So this is book 1 in the Sacrificed Hearts series. And this one says, it's a tale as old as myth and legends. The village maiden sacrificed to a monster. Every year, Nessa's village sacrifices a maiden to the dragon in the mountain. If they don't, the dragon will sweep down from his lair and destroy them all. When Nessa is chosen to be that year's sacrifice, she's prepared to be eaten, as much as anyone can prepare for such a thing. Instead, she finds herself swept away to a world of dragons, gnomes, and fey creatures beyond her imagination, leaving her with more questions than answers. I'm just going to stop there. That sounds amazing. We're going to choose that one. Yes. So that's book 1 in that series. But as I said, like both of those covers are really cool. So that's book 3 of our choosing. Now we get 2 more. Oh man. I want to choose them all. Can we like just choose them all, please? All right. That one's cute. Levi Bailey Has Butterflies by Jen Atkinson. I don't know. I don't like the orange. I'm not an orange cover person. So I think I'm going to skip that one. We're looking. Let's see. Okay, that title sounds absolutely adorable, but I have heard of the author, I believe. It's Wish You Weren't Here by Gracie Ruth Mitchell. That does sound really cute. Wish You Weren't Here. Oh, this is one that I was looking at the cover for. It's called Forgettable in Every Way by Jennifer Peel. Oh, but I have heard of her. I'm trying to go based on people I've never heard of before. So that way we can actually get a good feel for this list of Swoony Awards. Let's see here. I was gonna say Plotting Summer by Jess Heileman, but I actually did just read a book by her, and it was a clean romance, so that's an author that I have actually read from. This one kind of intrigues me, the cover. Veins of Darkness. By Elizabeth A. Drisdale. And it drew me in because the main character has the same color hair that I just dyed my hair as the past couple weeks ago. So that drew me in. The kind of mix of like the purple and gray with the red of her hair, I feel like is a good combination. So let's see what it's about. So I really like this one. Cora has always lived under the shadow of an ominous fate, knowing that one day she would be traded away to an uncertain destiny. To her astonishment, this fate leads her to the forbidding depths of a dark ancient castle, where secrets and shadows hide in every corner. Within these walls, she meets Adonius, I think, a mysterious man with a past as enigmatic as the castle itself. Drawn to him despite the darkness, Cora finds herself entangled in a forbidden romance. Ooh. Okay, so we're adding that one. I think we have one more to pick. Oh boy, okay, so one last one to do. So we kind of got like a dark gothic book. We have one fantasy and we have two contemporary romances. So maybe like a historical romance maybe, although most historical romances I really don't feel the covers all that much. So let's see what we have here. I am feeling Summer Ever After by Courtney Kiesel. Oh, and it is book one, but it is a summer book and I don't really feel like a summer book right now. Although maybe it'll take my winter blahs away. Okay, we just need one more. What should we pick? I don't think I want another fantasy, although we could do another fantasy. But I've been in like a contemporary romance feel. Man, nothing is like grabbing me right now. Ooh, wait, hold on. I think I found another book. Ooh, I like that one. Okay, this one's called Date with Danger by Janessa Faith. And apparently it is probably another spy book. You know me, I love spies. So I just want to quickly see if it's book one or not. Okay, it looks like it's book one. So that's good. So it's Date with Danger by Janessa Faith. And it says, I, Amelia Quinn, am dating again. I must be out of practice, though, because I sat down at the wrong man's table and kissed him. And now I'm wrapped up in the middle of an FBI case. Dream come true. Except the super sexy agent doesn't want my help solving this case. I, Caleb Harris, am a stupid, stupid man. Nothing says rookie agent like kissing a civilian just to get rid of her. But somehow that didn't even work, because she keeps showing up wherever our suspect is. And now I'm not so sure she's innocent in all of this, especially when someone ends up dead. Amazing. That sounds really good. It says it's closed door, lighthearted, romantic comedy with mystery and suspense. So that is our last book. And this cover is gorgeous. I mean, the purple and the pink, and I love her dress. You know, I love that he's like in the spy mode, because like you can tell he was wearing like maybe a tuxedo or a suit, and he's got the suit jacket off ready to, you know, face danger. So I love this cover. That's our fifth book. Okay, I am so excited for this. You have no idea. So the 5 books we have for this reading vlog journey, Cinder Luna by Marie Soleil, Spies Don't Fall for Their Rivals. Oh wait, that's book 2. Book 1 of that series by Meg Easton, Mountain of Dragons and Sacrifice by Tara Grace, Veins of Darkness by Elizabeth A. Drisdale, and Date with Danger by Janessa Faith. So if you want to see this again, me picking more books from this fun Swoony Awards, I'll be happy to do more of these, because I love a good romance. And so I think these are going to be so much fun. And I kind of went about like, I ended up picking like I think 2 or 3 fairy tale retellings. So that'll work for my read in February fairy tale readathon that's happening this month. So that is perfect. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's just hope that all of these are on Kindle Unlimited, but I think they're going to be. So let's go ahead and get to reading. Hey guys, this could be a really short vlog because I already binge listened to out of the 5 books for the Valentine vlog. I have finished listening to, which I totally forgot to actually put my Goodreads in. There we go. I finished listening to Cinder Luna by Marie Soleil, and I thoroughly enjoyed that one. It was very, very different. I loved kind of the stepsister feel. She is a girl who wants to go to a different city in her state to kind of help her best friend get married, and so she moves into like this bakery where kind of the stepsisters are the bakery owners, and they're pretty much terrible to her, making her work for her rent because she didn't have a place to stay. And so she's staying there, and then she has a friend who she games with because she's a video gamer, and she's kind of been friends with him for a while now. Not exactly sure how long. But then she ends up meeting a guy on the train there, and they share a kiss after the train ride, which was pretty quick for a kiss, but I will say the rest of it was completely clean. So it was super, super cute, and of course there's like, there is a little bit of a, I wouldn't say not miscommunication, trope, but like, one of the two found out who the other was before the other one did and didn't tell them until later, but it does get resolved pretty nicely at the end. And I really loved kind of the video game aspect of it. Really liked the characters, and the romance was really sweet. So I did really enjoy it. I ended up really enjoying it, and I just kind of listened to it last Saturday. I was like, I'm just going to listen to this since I found the audio for that one as well as the next one. And then the others I found on Kindle Unlimited, so I will have to physically read them. I wish all of them would have been on audio, but that's okay. It happens. I'm glad I'm starting early with this vlog because it's now the 4th. And that way I can hopefully get this out to you on time, because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do this vlog or not for you, but it's been in the works for like 2 or 3 years, so we're here. And I might do this every year because I do want to test out the Swoony Awards. So I ended up reading or listening to the audiobook. Next, for Spies Don't Fall for Their Asset by Meg Easton, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I love a good spy spoof romantic story. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And yes, I loved it. I love any book with spies. It's just the little girl in me who used to grow up watching James Bond, like Sean Connery specifically. But I just loved it. And she did mention Sean Connery in this book, which I was like, yes, she mentioned him. They mentioned Mission Impossible too, which I love. So it was so great to kind of see a spy spoof story. But in this one, we're following a woman who has kind of been off the dating scene, and she gets a blind date with a guy from her friend, and so she's like, fine, I'll go. But she says, if this doesn't work out, I don't want you setting me up with anybody anymore. So she goes to the restaurant, and then the guy who is the love interest, he is a spy, and he goes to meet an asset at the same restaurant. And he is aware of his surroundings because he's a spy, and he overhears her conversation with her date. And her date is absolutely the worst. Like, absolutely the worst. So he kind of mouths to her, do you need help? And, she thinks to herself, normally she can get out of that situation. Well, for some reason this time she's like, yeah, I need help. So he ends up helping her out of that situation. And they end up running into each other on another day too, where she is mistaken for a enemy asset. And now she is kind of in danger, and so he has to protect her. And it's just the cutest thing. I loved the romance. I loved the action. So if you love a good spy story, definitely check it out. It was very, very cute, and I really enjoyed that one. And are both part of a series? I believe they are. Yeah, they are. So I can't wait to continue on with the series. And I am currently reading another one of the books. I'm reading Veins of Darkness by Elizabeth Drysdale, or it could be Drysdale, I'm not sure. But I am loving this one as well. I'm on page 98 of 281, so I'm hoping to finish this one today, as that way I can continue on and read another one. But this one's definitely a fairy tale retelling as well, and I did not know that. But I'm on chapter 10, and right now it's feeling very Beauty and the Beast retelling. It's about a girl who, I guess, takes the place of her father for a contract, and she's sent to this very, very dark, mysterious castle where it's literally in pretty much darkness in the castle, and there's this mysterious man who lives there, and he lives pretty much alone. He only has like one or two housekeeper, butler people, and she pretty much has no idea why she's there, and we still don't know why she's there. Like, what is the contract for? What does he do as a career? I have no idea, and we're getting introduced to some of his family members who are not that great as well. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm excited to see more kind of Beauty and the Beast feel, as there is like a creature who roams the halls at night. So I'm like, is it really, or is it the Lord of the Manor? So I am hopefully gonna finish this one today and update you. And I have a secret plan for Valentine's Day. I am so excited. I have a feeling my family's gonna love it and get them in a really good mood. So I ended up getting on Amazon these adorable little ducks with crosses on them, and they're red for Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna hide them around the house. I think I have 100, I think. And I don't know if you've seen those videos on, like, how people find ducks randomly in the house because their kids put it in their houses. But I'm gonna do that for Valentine's Day. I think this vlog is going to come out, though, a day before Valentine's Day, if I'm not mistaken. So I might actually change that. That way you guys can see the reaction of my family finding ducks around the house, because it's just going to be so much fun. So I will bring you along as I hide a couple of the ducks later on, but I'm not going to do it until literally the night before Valentine's Day. That way it'll be fun to see their reaction. So I'm going to hide them, in the cupboards. I was thinking about going upstairs into the bathroom in my dad's den, but I want to be really sneaky about it because, they do go to bed before I do, but you never know. You never know. And I don't want to be my dad wakes up before me. So, he can find ducks. So I might just hide them around downstairs, and maybe I'll hide more upstairs later on in the day on Valentine's Day. That way they'll get a surprise. But anyway, so that is the update for now. It's going to be fun. I'm going to relax and read, hopefully, because I kind of have a little bit of a headache. I'm not getting super sick yet. I'm very thankful for that. I only have a stuffy nose, but I am tired. So I'm just going to relax and read, hopefully finish at least one more book today, and I will update you when I am done with Veins of Darkness. Hey guys, it's Sunday, whatever day it is, I don't know. It's before Valentine's Day. But I am updating you on my reading. I have done almost absolutely nothing this past week because I have been on the verge of getting sick. I'm not there, but I've been stuffy and like a slight cough, but nothing bad. So I'm just praying that it'll just stay that way and clear up and not get any worse. But anyways, so I did finish Veins of Darkness by Elizabeth Drysdale, and I liked it, but I didn't really like who the main male character turned out to be. I don't want to spoil anything because I did not know, but if you don't want a spoiler, just fast forward 30 seconds. Okay, so I didn't like, because I thought it was gonna be more of a Beauty and the Beast type fairy tale where we found out the main male character was kind of like a beast character, but then he ends up being Mr. Death. So yeah, I wasn't super excited about that, and I was really, I don't know. It was okay. I didn't feel super creeped out about it or anything, but I was really? I feel like it could have gone a different direction. Anyways, so, okay, spoiler done. But yeah, so I finished that one, and I am now currently reading a lot of other books that aren't part of this vlog. But I thought I would go ahead and start my most anticipated read of all time. I thought I would just put it into this vlog as well, because I'm I'm probably not going to be able to do another vlog for a while, because I'm sick and I can't go anywhere. But I just figured, you know what? Let's just add this book into this vlog because I'm just so excited about it. You have no idea. So I am currently reading A Constant Love by Tracy Peterson. It's actually downstairs. I don't have my copy with me, but I have not gotten to the part yet. But this is a book that I've talked about in the past. I have been waiting for this book for like a year now, and I am mentioned in this book. I cannot believe it. I have not gotten to that part yet. Trust me, when I get to that part, you'll know. But I am just so thrilled, so excited. And I actually texted her the other day saying, Aunt Tracy, I got your book. I'm so excited to start it. Like, I literally dropped everything to start this book. And like, literally, I have not done that in like forever. So, and I got so excited. And the fact that she said something to me that even made it more exciting. Can you tell I'm excited? Because I'm running out of breath here. Calm down, girl. But she said, I am a secondary character and I pop in and out of the entire series. You have no idea how excited I am that I get to be a character in not only a book, but a Tracy Peterson book. Like, she is like the OG original historical Christian fiction writer out there, and I have loved her books since I was a very young teen. So I've been a fan of hers for probably 20 years now. That can't be right. No, that's right. For the past 20 years, I have been a huge fan of her books. I discovered her books at the library. I introduced my mom to her, and I just love Aunt Tracy Peterson so much. So I will be reading that in the vlog as well, even though it's not part of the Swoony Awards. It should be because it's Tracy Peterson. But I am thoroughly enjoying it. And I'm trying to concentrate on the plot line as well because I have it for a review book. But I'm just excited to see my name in print. I can't wait. It's going to be like, seriously, this is a book lover's dream. To be in a book. To be a book character. I can't believe I'm saying that right now. That is so cool and so crazy. Anyways, so that is the update. I do have a bunch of books to read. As I said, the Tracy Peterson book is kind of like a bonus book in this vlog. So you'll be seeing that pop in and out, and I will get very excited when I get to that part with my name in it. So it's not a huge part, you know, but I'm mentioned in a Tracy Peterson book. How excited is that? I can't wait to see it. I'm going to be highlighting, circling it, putting hearts around it, all the good stuff. But anyways, so update done. And surprisingly, I'm actually doing okay talking on camera today. So I might be getting slightly better. Plus the excitement kind of made my energy levels go up. But that's the update for now. I will update you more as I read. I have 2 more books to read for this vlog. I have another spy romance, as well as, I can't remember the other one that I have to read for this vlog. Oh no, a fairy tale retelling. That's right. And I did start that one. It's called Of Kingdom of Dragons and Sacrifice or something, and I am liking it so far. I just started it, but I hope to finish that one by tomorrow, so I will get that one up to you as well, and then I'll have one more to go. This vlog is not going to actually go up the day before Valentine's Day because of that whole duck thing I mentioned that I want to do for my parents. So I will be getting up this vlog probably on Friday? No, Saturday. So it will still come up to you. All right, update done. I'm going to go film one more video and then I'm going to go rest and read because, as I said, I have a ton of reading to do. Hey guys, so I made the executive decision to change the last 2 books of this reading vlog because I have way too many books. I still need to read 12 books by the end of the month. And yes, so I can do it, but I needed to make the decision because the last 2 books that I wanted to read for this vlog were not on audio, and I can get through audiobooks a lot quicker. So I decided to just go through the app again for the Swoony Awards, and I did pick based on the cover still. I went through and I was like, okay, which cover? I was kind of in the mood for a sports romance. I was kind of looking for that a little bit, and then I didn't care really what the other one was. So I just went through, and the first 2 I actually picked it was like the first couple I picked were actually on audio. So I did end up finishing the last 2 books on audio. I read them while coloring, and I did, if you saw, I made my mom and I some peanut butter and jelly on crackers because she hurt her finger last week and she's left-handed. So I still have to help her, and that's okay. I don't mind. I pick on her, but I really don't mind. So I finished those 2 books that I picked. So I'm going to talk about them, tell you my thoughts. So I did finish. I'm going to start off with the one that I enjoyed more, and that was The Golden Goal by Anna Conwell. And I did actually see that my friend Amanda over at Book Lover Amanda also read it. And so I was like, oh, great. So, because this was actually on my list to kind of mood read. And so I was like, oh, good. It's on the Swoony Awards too. And I did actually really enjoy this one. I gave it 3.5 stars, almost 4, only because I just felt like it was a cute romance. It was really sweet. It was clean, barely any kissing scenes. I just felt like it wasn't very memorable, if that makes sense. Like, I don't picture me remembering the characters or anything, so it kind of got a little bit of a lower rating as I didn't really enjoy it to the fullest, but I still really enjoyed it. I loved the sports romance. I am totally becoming a sports romance girly. Totally. I love sports romance. I have no idea why either. I just really, really adore them. So yes, I love them so much. And I will probably be continuing the series since I did really enjoy this one. So this one is about a girl who, she has been a rival of her brother's best friend. They've been rivals since the very beginning. Well, it's more along the lines of like her brother's best friend actually really likes her and fell in love with her, but like he doesn't really know how to show it, so he just kind of teased her throughout her entire childhood and stuff. So she always thought that he was just being, being a tease, being mean, when he really did fall in love with her. And so it was just very, very cute. Definitely that enemies to more, which I do enjoy those every once in a while. And that one I felt like it did a really good job with the enemies to more. So really enjoyed that. And I loved kind of how they both worked for the same hockey team. He is one of the hockey players and she is the new physical therapist. So I thought that was a really, really neat idea. So I really enjoyed that one. Then the other one that I read, I didn't really enjoy this one. This one, I would say, is in between Swoony Awards clean and, just a, random romance book. You know what I mean? I don't know if I explained that well, but it was called The Quit List by Katie Bailey. Never read anything by her. And I was really not a fan of this book. I gave it about 2.5 stars. I wasn't a fan of the romance, wasn't really a fan of the characters, really. And I would say this is on the verge of being a regular romance book instead of a clean romance book. There was no love scenes in it, so that was good. But there was a little bit of language here and there. Not too bad. There was just a few here and there. But I will say there was quite a few innuendos talking about romance and love scenes and stuff. Like, nobody was actually doing anything. Like, they were just talking about it and kind of like, I would say like, like how hot he is, how hot she is, but even more so than that. So I felt this one shouldn't have really been on the Swoony list, only because of that. Yes, there was no love scene, so good on that. But I will say the innuendos were quite heavy in this book. But I did want to see like if there was any love scenes. That's why I finished it, and there was not. But there is one scene where she does catch the backside of him in the shower, and I tried to hurry up and quickly zip through that. But yeah, so I would not consider that one on the Swoony list. So heads up, just be careful if you want to read on the Swoony list, because that one I would not consider on the Swoony list. So yes, even though it did not have a love scene in it. So as far as that one goes, I did like the main guy character in it because I liked kind of his personality. It's about this girl who kind of is like looking for the perfect guy because she's like, thinks she's getting old, even though she's only like 28 or whatever she is. But she's like looking for the perfect guy. And so she's like dating all these guys, and they only last like one date or whatever. And he's the bartender at the restaurant that she always goes to for like first dates and stuff. So he kind of sees this jerk one night with her. And so he kind of pretends to be her boyfriend, like, or not boyfriend, but like, hey, you called me after this guy, you know, left, you know, to ask me out for a date. So he kind of like pops in, and I liked his personality, but as I said, the romance wasn't that great. I really was not a fan of the girl character, like, at all. I don't know. I just wasn't a fan of her. But yes, so those are my thoughts. And then he's like, he wants to be like a mountain, I was gonna say mountain man, but like a mountain guide in the mountains and hiking and stuff like that. So he ends up working like with that, and then he takes her on a hiking trip, and that's how, you know, things happen, and she sees him in the shower by accident. But it's like, really, you don't need that scene in there. I mean, come on. But anyways, so yes, I was not a fan of that book, and I don't know if I probably will not be picking up another book by her, even though she just shared my name, but that was probably one of the other reasons why I chose it, because I'm like, oh, another Katie. But yes, I probably will not be picking up another one of her books. So yes, those are the last 2 books that I have for this reading vlog. I am still reading Tracy Peterson's book, so I will update you on that. Yeah, I will update you on that, because I'm not quite done with that book yet. Actually, I'm still where I am last week, which was like 40 pages into it, and I had to stop it because I had other books to read. But I do plan on finishing it up this week, because I really want to see my name in print. I really do. So it's just, I had so much going on, but I want to take a little bit of time and read that book, because I am so in need of just an exciting, most anticipated book right now. Because with that kind of, you know, slow romance book that was only 2 stars, and I was just like, I really need something to just pick me up. So we're going to be reading that as well in this vlog, which is great, because even though that's not part of the Swoony Awards, it's still a most anticipated book, and I wanted to get it into a vlog somewhere. So we're just doing it. Did you find something?
Yes, I found something.
What'd you find?
The water's nice. There's a little baby up there. Was that a Valentine's Day bird?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes. And there could be more.
There could be more around the house?
Yeah.
Oh,
He dropped a ducky. Happy Valentine's Day. He's oblivious.
You're clueless.
You're clueless. I guess he is clueless. I guess he is clueless.
Yeah, I know where there's another one too, already.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Good God. Is there one in there? Oh, jeez.
Dad found his first duck. I think I made 2 people's day. They're having a competition for to find some most ducks. I think Dad's winning, or are they tied?
We're tied.
He's finding stuff where she goes.
It's not fair. This doesn't. Oh, I see one. I can't reach it. Oh. I can't reach it. Okay, there.
People with long arms.
People with long
arms.
Yeah, people with long arms.
Fair. He's got like a gazillion. And I've got piddles.
There's nothing in my room.
One little guy with dental. Keep his teeth clean. Oh, there's another one. Maybe I'll catch up. I don't know.
Maybe I'll get. I don't know. Dad cheated looking through the pockets in the closet.
Yay! I know. What's I'm then looking into my closet, my pockets. I must be looking too fast. I went into the garbage. Was he up there?
Yeah.
Aw.
So the ducks have been found, for the most part. There are still, I think, at least 4 that haven't been found. I kind of gave them hints because honestly, that's how I am. I'm too nice. But especially since Mom was behind. But it was lots of fun, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. I made my parents' morning for sure. It was like they were 5 years old again. It was so much fun watching them get competitive and looking for ducks. So I don't know if it's going to be a yearly thing or not, but it was a lot of fun, and I'm glad I made my family's day. And when I have kids in the future, this will be a fun thing to do with them as well. So yes, if they find any more, I wish I could have filmed it all, but it would have been like really hard to kind of put it all together, but it was lots of fun, and I know they had a lot of fun. I just saw my name in print this morning on Valentine's Day. What more perfect day than to have book love, than to have your name in a romance book on Valentine's Day. I know I did not plan that. It's just the way it happened. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I am so thankful, and I feel so blessed that I get to be in not just a book, but a Tracy Peterson book, because you have no idea. Tracy Peterson is like the original Christian fiction author that I fell in love with when I was in high school. I started out a little bit with Janet Oak. My mom liked her, and I was like, I just really wanted to go out on my own and find an author, and Tracy Peterson was the first one I found. And so I am beyond excited that I got to share this with you all, that I am a book character. A book character. Is that not every girl's dream, or is that just my dream, that to be a book character? And if I thought it was possible, it probably would have been my dream my entire life. But I actually hearted it and everything, although I did probably share a little clip with you. But I had to read quite a long ways. I'm on page 159, so I had to read 3/4 of the way through the book almost, well, not quite, a little over halfway. But I am in there, I am hearted and everything, and I cannot believe it is. It's my first and last name, and I just can't believe it. So I love it because the way she did it was literally you could not miss my name, because she literally says, oh look, it's Katie. I was like, that's me. That is so me. So if you get the chance to read this book, A Constant Love, which I will be doing a whole review on it on Monday. I have not finished reading it yet, but if you get a chance to read it, you'll see my name pop up on page 159. So I am so excited. But this is officially the end of the vlog, because I have to get this video out for you guys tomorrow. So I will be editing, uploading. It's a long vlog. It'll be fun. So I'm excited to just relax after this, finish this book up, and have a review out for you on Monday. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video.